Hi guys, my name is Megan and today I've got my May TBR for you. Alright, so it is finally May. There's a lot going on in the world, so feel free to take a little time to chill here on my channel if you'd like. Let's go ahead and dive into everything that I'm planning to read this month, and we're going to start off with my ebooks like usual. The first one is going to be Halo. This is a holdover from April. A little bit of a Pretty Woman retelling. This is following Oliver, who is a sex worker, and it's also following Victor, who is a very wealthy businessman who happens to get into the wrong car while he was waiting for his car service, and it just goes from there, and it's so good so far. As of filming this video, I'm 25% in, and I really do enjoy this one so far. Next up I have Forbidden Titan. This is the fourth book in the North Shore Titan series. This one is I think this is a stepbrother romance. I think this series is definitely not for those under 18. It's a very dark hockey romance with some very psychotic hockey players, but also, I don't know, this whole series came out of left field and I'm just really enjoying it so far. I also have Captivating, which is the second book in the Elite Protection Services series by Onley James. This is a series that takes place before the Necessary Evil series, following different characters. This one is following Jane, who is a sociopath, and it's also following Elijah, who is a Hollywood star. So Jane works for this bodyguard protection service and is hired by Elijah to protect him if Anne gets a little stalkery, and it's also a little bit of a romance, but also Jane is a character that makes quite a few appearances in the Necessary Evil series because his brother Mac has a book in the Necessary Evil series. I'm so excited to see more of this character. And the last one I have is Switch Hitter. This is the first book in a baseball romance series by Ian Lindsay, and it's following a baseball player who hires a private chef. There's some disability rep in there, and I'm really excited to read this. I did read the prequel for this one a couple of years ago, and I've been meaning to read this series for a while, so I'm really excited to dive into this one. Also, it's a different sports romance. It's baseball because summer, baseball. And now we're on to my physical books that I'm planning to read this month. First of which is another holdover from April. That is A Spell for Heart Sickness. This is following Briar Winegrave, who just got finished with his magical apprenticeship and is moving on within his studies, and he's going to a small island that is surrounded by magical wards, and he has been cursed, and this curse is a wasting curse that will basically suck all of his magic dry, and he will die at the end of this. Not at the end of the book, but like at the end of the curse. And he's working on like borrowed time, and he is given a prophecy that he will find the love of his life, but also maybe a cure for his curse on this tiny island. So I'm really excited for this one. So I have read about 50 pages of this so far as of filming this video. If you guys like Owl House or Howl's Moving Castle, I think you guys would really enjoy this. So this world has technology in it that doesn't work quite right when you're using magic, and it's just giving Owl House vibes. So yes, please. Next up I have Shatterglass. So this is book 4 in the Circle Opens series, which is the second series of the Circle of Magic. This is following Triss as she gets her first student, and from what I remember, this is my favorite book in the series. So I'm really excited to dive back into my last book in this series, and then I think I have like 2 more books after this to finish. Next up is my first manga for the month, and I'm going to be reading The Fox Colored Jealousy. This is following Akahi, who has a fox spirit that shares his body with him, and sometimes it manifests as a pair of fox ears and a tail, and it's just these two meeting accidentally, and like this is definitely not for those under 18. Really looking forward to this one. It just looks so cute. Next up, I'm going to try to read Rosalind Palmer Takes the Cake. This is kind of like a Great British Bake Off romance, and I'm here for that. And it's following Rosalind Palmer, who I think is a divorcee and a single parent, and she gets on a baking TV show, and I'm here for it. And last but not least, I'm planning to read Tristan and Lancelot, A Tale of Two Knights. This is like an Arthurian legend graphic novel, and they are setting out to find Merlin, who's disappeared, and I think they also kind of maybe fall in love, so I'm here for it. Also, this one is in full color, So yes, please. All right, so those are the things I'm planning to read this May. What are you guys planning to read? Do you have any favorites? Are you doing any rereads? Let me know down below. If you guys like this video, don't forget the like button. If you haven't already but would like to, go and hit the subscribe button. And if you'd like to follow me on social media for more bookish stuff, check out the links down below. Alrighty, bye guys.